Hello, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here, and welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Episode number 111 today. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're all doing well. Let me know if you've got a game today or who you're playing against. I believe we're at home today. I'm going to Portman Road to watch Ipswich versus Rotherham in the FA Cup third round. So we get to test ourselves against a team from the division above, which should be interesting. If you do enjoy today's video, do me a favor, smash the thumbs up button. Like I said, for this year, I'd love for these episodes to be getting 2,000 likes on a consistent basis. That would be amazing. So if you can make that happen, you'll help make my day. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. So today, oh my God, today is going to be all about opening up various different packs. I've got all sorts for you. We are going to start off with the level 10 FIFA World Cup rewards, which I know you've probably opened yourselves a couple of days ago, but I finally got to the point where they're here and ready for me to open. And yeah, obviously we completed the whole thing. I nearly had 1,000 players, I think, which without opening any packs from FIFA points means it was super simple to go ahead and attain level 10. So we get all sorts of packs. I thought that right there when it showed me what I was getting wrong stuff. But I think I got everything that I should have got. So we start with 1 of 4, 83 plus players. And can we get anything good from that? Well, as long as we don't get 3 or 4 83s, that'll be a dub, right? And actually, we end up getting 183 and 384s, so certainly not the best thing in the world. But the next player pick was much, much better. We get a 91 rated Kevin De Bruyne. Hey, yeah, I can't complain about that. That is top tier fodder. And I mean, there's nothing out by the time I'm recording this, but people are starting to suggest that there's going to be some sort of mid-Zidane SBC, and I'm getting tagged all over the place because you guys know that I absolutely love Zizou. So if that's the case, I think he'd definitely be on my SBC to-do list, and let's face it, not going to be cheap if that is the case. So probably need to start stacking up this fodder, don't I? Because, yeah, the time may be near for me to finally get my desired Zidane icon on the game. Because this time last year, did we have baby Zidane? Or was it a little bit later? Can't remember, but we had base Zidane for a long old time, and of course, I really, really enjoyed him. We get a Sula right there. Next up is an 80 plus times 5. This is going to be lights up, and away we go, but only an 83 in Jesus Navas. Meh. Definitely want a bit better than that, but I didn't know what to expect because there were so many different rewards popping up left, right, and center. We get quite a good little super sub in form here in Openda. Very similar card to what he had last year as one of those, what was it, like a League Foundations thing. And yeah, he's 98 pace, very good at dribbling, shooting, and physical. But that's what we got in our 100k pack. And then we start getting to some more of the other, you know, whatever minimum rating packs, if you want to call them that. We get 84 Berardi in this one. Okay, again, could have been better, but it was just an 80 plus, so, or something like that anyway. And then with a duplicate Oyarzabal, I can most definitely complete an 84 times 5. They seem to be coming out every day, so do that once a day? Yeah, absolutely. I always will, because more often than not, you end up with a walkout from it. And we'll get to that in just a second. But we are going to get ourselves an 84 Kovacic here. That's, again, all right. Certainly not the best thing in the world, but we'll take it. A couple 84s in that pack, so nothing real to complain about. But I'm not seeing any Winter Wildcards. Where have they all gone? Because this is still during the Winter Wildcards promo, by the way, me opening this stuff. 87 De Gea in my 85 times 3 pack, so that's not too bad. Obviously, it could be better, but an 85, an 86, and an 87, good fodder. I'll certainly take that. And then the SBC that we just completed, is it going to give us a walkout? No, unfortunately not. It's going to give us an 85 Gerard Moreno, but yeah, I mean, it's about as bad as it could get, really, isn't it? 185 instead of 584s and then 484s. It is what it is. So even though I've completed it, I'm still going to do the Winter Wildcards daily stuff for as long as it lets me. Because not only do you get the chance of getting the loans, but you also get the 2 rare gold players pack. Or is it 81 plus rare? Whatever it is, it's worth doing. Also completed the SBC for the late, great Pele. Nice touch from EA. Apparently they did the same thing for Maradona when he passed. But yeah, you get a loan, prime, Pele, and a 50k pack, all for an 82 rated squad, which was, yeah, like I said, just a really nice touch. So from my 2 rare gold player pack, we get ourselves an 83 Fernando duplicate. Oh, damn it, we're just going to go ahead and discard that. And then from the 50k pack from that Pele SBC, we can get lights up and away we go. Brazil centre-back from Villa. Unfortunately, it's just at 83. But yeah, it was essentially given to us almost for free, wasn't it? So we'll take that all day long, just as that nice gesture. I'll go ahead and claim my position modifiers. I reckon I'm actually using, on average, more than 5 of them per day at the moment. I reckon I'll run out soon. I'm always changing position of my players in my squad in SBCs at this point. I've been doing it. So, yeah, I'm going to start running out soon, which is why I can see that they're ever so slightly edging up in terms of value every day, the tradable ones. And again, even though I can't unlock anything with a Winter Wildcards token, the fact that it gave out a... what was it giving out? Small rare gold players pack. Felt worth it to me to get it done. It was worth it because we ended up getting an 88 rated Luka Modric out of it. Certainly worth that one. Oh, lovely. We'll take it. All the way to the bank. Yeah, great stuff. We can't sell him or anything, but it's, again, top tier fodder. And then I worked on getting 20, that's right, 20 78 plus triple upgrade packs, because I've slated these so far, but I've only done really a couple of them. And I thought, hey, well, actually, what we should do is do a big old batch of them, send my club now that there's nothing really else for me to keep all this fodder for, and then see if they're any good. And the first one starts off nicely with a Lafont walkout goalkeeper in form. Second one is even better with us an 89 rated Sadio Mane. Great stuff there. Top tier fodder. You love that, and even probably a usable player, to be honest. And it's lights up next time. What we're going to get from here. So the first 2 were just genuinely very good. And considering this is 3 players, all 78 and above, most of these that I open are lights up and away we go. Most of them, you know, there are some like this where we get like an 81 and probably a couple of 78s or something. But in this little batch that I do here, I was pleasantly surprised by the fact that I was at least getting the odd decent player. You know, 85 Kostic there. We've opened like 4 or 5 of these. We've got an Inform 84, an 85, and an 89. So yeah, really no complaints for what was. They might have expired now, so it's pointless probably saying what they were worth. But what was it? A 1 rare and then 9 non-rare golds. So yeah, I'm sure a lot of you did quite a few of these. Whether or not you saved them for Centurions was another thing, but I, like I said, was just opening these during Winter Wildcards. If we could get one, it would be decent. I'm sure there'll be plenty of packs for me to open at some point for the Centurions promo. But yeah, we'll get to that, don't you worry. I am just still a couple of days ahead. I'm going to need to take a couple of days off at some point, so we can let the series catch up with where we're at in real life, so or let vice versa, whatever it is. I'll make sure I do that at some point. Plus, who doesn't love a couple of days off, right? I do. Anyway, we get an inform, no, a walkout, Thiago right there. Excellent stuff. Next pack, Sinistera. All right, well, if you're getting a Premier League left wing from Colombia, you probably want it to be Luis Diaz. Lights up and away we go again. This time, Hodgebjerg, the very incorrect way to pronounce his name, but I like to say it every single time. How many of these have we got left then? Because I feel like we've opened quite a bunch. This time it is an 85 again, Pedri. This is brilliant because if, you know, hey, if Zidane comes out or if he's even out by the time you're watching this and he's way too expensive, I'll forget about him and I'll have loads of fodder to do another good player SBC of whatever comes out. I got Reece Oxford done. because a couple of reasons. One, I had a duplicate 84 that I just wanted to use. Two, I think he was pretty well priced for what he is. Three, a lot of people seem to be actually using and liking him. Four, I've got a couple of English Bundesliga players and actually English Premier League players. So at some point, if I want to link all of those together, that would work. And five, because I love doing SBCs. So there's 5 quick reasons why we did the Reece Oxford SBC amongst all of these upgrade packs. And I don't think it wasted too much fodder. Not too much of my Zizou fodder. Or whatever cool Centurion SBC is out that I might be tempted into doing. Lights up and away we go again. And then it's the classic Fabian. If it's not Jesus Navas, it's Fabian. Guys are always in my packs. Rent-free. No lights up for this one, so this one's going to be a bit of an L. But hey, it's Halle, so it's an 82. It's you know, kind of close to being a board or a lights up. On to the next one then. We must have like a few of these left. I can't remember. We did 20, right? I've got 20, so there's a few to get through. And I'm showing you every single one, whether or not they were good or bad. So 4 remain. We get another inform walkout this time. French. Oh damn it. Literally the same guy that we got in the very first one of these. So yeah, not much I can do about that. End up just discarding him. João Felix in there as well, which again we'll take. But yeah, discard him for now. Someone remind me in the next couple of days that I've got an 84 rated informed goalkeeper that I need to go ahead and claim back if we've used the other one or if there's been a reason. If not, I will just let him flutter by and we'll forget about him because there are informs back now in packs, so I don't think they're super high value anymore like they were this time last week. Cool. So final one then, is it going to be a good one? Oh no, for the final one we actually got no lights, so no boards or anything. It's just going to be 80, 80, 78. But did I enjoy those packs? Yeah, I did. I thought they were pretty good. So this is the new squad. It's like a bit of a reshuffle and add in a couple of different players. I've decided I want to go 3-5-2. I've been a bit meh lately with my 4-2-2, so I'm happy to give a different formation a go. And the fact that I've got Eric Bailly, Cordoba, and Maldini, I was feeling like one of them shouldn't be missing out. Let's get all 3 of them at the back. That should be pretty OP. And then Kimmich and Guendouzi in the midfield. Couple of wide players, but still have a central cam and then 2 strikers. 3-5-2. So I searched up on YouTube. I can't remember which fella it was that I used his tactics for, but he was at the very top of YouTube if I wrote in 3-5-2 tactics FIFA 23. So I'm sure he's getting plenty of views off of that anyway. But yeah, it's essentially just kind of as you would imagine. Tell your strikers to sort of stay central and get in behind. The wide players are sort of come back on defense because they can act as like wing backs as well as wingers because they can still get in behind as well. So yeah, it's something that is really foreign to me is trying to use a new formation when you've kind of learnt the passing patterns of your normal one, your bread and butter. For me, 4-2-2. So going on into a game where players are all over the show in different spots, and actually sometimes it's great because you have a player in a position where you wouldn't normally have a player, but then, you know, I'm used to having a 4-back that's fairly wide when it comes to the defending, so I've got my left back and right back to cover if they do that over the top switch through ball thing, and at this point I had 3 at the back, so they're kind of central, and that means that there's those pockets if the wing backs aren't back at that time open for my opponent. So it's really difficult to just sort of take that in, especially when they then play a 4-3-3. It counters it quite well. But hey, I mean, I did all right, to be fair, in my first game. Got myself a 5-0 win. I started a bit sloppy, but then once I got a couple of goals up, I really tried to slow the game down a bit so that I could, again, just try and learn stuff. And what I found from that is that Di Maria would be better suited as one of the wide players. And then Payet at central cam. You actually can't do much better than him on this game at the moment. He's kind of boring to me. It's so odd because I look at his card now that Christmas is gone and I see him in the Santa hat and, you know, I've had him in the team for a little bit and I'm like, I reckon I've got better in my club or more interesting players that I could put into the club instead of him. And then I get him in game and he just does everything for me. He scores, he assists, he is everywhere and he's just perfect. He's brilliant. So, yeah, need to show him a little bit more respect and put him in that central cam role. Him and Iran, I'm not sure which one should be the striker and which one should be the cam, because he's not doing too much at striker, I'll be honest. Maybe I play him out wide, actually, and keep him out wide, and then let Payet and Di Maria up front. That could work. But I just played my first game of Foot Champs playoffs. I'll get them completed all for you in tomorrow's video, but we've run out of time here today. Wanted to show you what the new squad is looking like and get in one game with it, and we did pretty well, winning 5-0. So yeah, loads going on there today. Lots of stuff opened and completed and whatnot. Tomorrow I'll finish off my playoffs, and because obviously I know that we're now into the weekend, so it is actually weekend league time. Need to make sure I get qualified. But if you can enjoy, if you did enjoy even, if you can, smash a thumbs up on the video. That would be immense. Hey, if we can shoot just for 2,000 likes, that would be amazing. Thank you. And subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. Cheers. Down below, you can find links to my social media. I say this every day, but yeah, worth coming and following me over there. If you want to see what I'm getting up to a little bit more in real life and stuff. Have a great day, everyone. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Good luck to your team today, unless you are Rotherham. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.